very big cat. Welcome to my therapy. This ain't your ordinary world, it's extraordinary. See, I'm a high priestess, light walker, here to guide your way through the waves of life. We'll find a new path to embrace. Tarot, astrology, numerology in our hands. No weapon formed against you shall ever stand. We're winners, we never quit, we always keep on going. Quitters never win, but we're always growing. Hey there, big cat, let's chase the highest vibration. Together we'll create a new world, a brand new nation.
Namaste! Grand Rising, Big Cat Fire Signs. Welcome or welcome back to Big Cat Astrology, Big Cat Wave, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The planetary hot topics to add to your almanac over the next 7 days. Fire signs, rising sun and moon, the 28th of September to the 4th of October, 2025. The vows they made in secret now betray them in public. Activated houses, the 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th and 11th. Oaths that were whispered in shadows are dragged into daylight this week. Words once spoken as protection now loop back as indictment. Fire signs don't cleanse, it interrogates, leaving ashes with names. Every signature they forged is now a prophecy etched in ink. This is not survival, it's exposure. And the blaze is irreversible. Chinese Zodiac Intel. Snake Year 2025 coils tight, suffocating empty declarations. Rooster Month still counts the grains. Every misplaced word is tallied. Dog Month rises on the 6th of October, barking at false vows, tearing facades. Dragon and tigers stand tall, alliances hold when forged in truth, roof, pinkies up. Goats stumble, rabbits scatter, weak shots collapse. Dogs rise to guard justice, pigs choke on indulgence they can't hide. Prophecy strikes, the snake devours deceit, the dog guards the inheritance. Your personal numerology. On the 28th of September, the personal day is a 5 for chaos, leaks, wording spilling like wine. On the 4th of October, the personal day is a 2. Decisions will be forced, alliances will split, contracts will be tested. The arc, what begins as chatter, ends as judgment. The helpful initials are of people, places and things tied to your karmic storyline. The initials are V, E, D. V could be for verdict, Vanessa, Volt, violation. E, evidence, Evan, erase, electricity. D, dispute, Dominic, debt, denial. On the 28th of September, Moon in Sagittarius sextiles Mercury in Libra. The activated houses are the 9th and the 11th. Networks light up, information leaks, alliances will be tested. Last echo of this alignment, legal leaks shook universities and councils bent the knee. Emails and conversations betray their senders. Their laughter in group chats become testimony in panels. The fixed star Altair, bold words rise, lies collapse. Helpful initials L, lawyer, Lorraine, letter, ledger, K, karma, Kevin, key, knowledge, B, betrayal, Brenda, bank, boundary. On the 29th of September, the moon in Capricorn squares Neptune in Aries. Activated houses, the 4th and the 12th. Family illusions collapse, debts resurface. Last cycle, property disputes ended in rulings. No escape. Illusions crack like plaster, revealing hidden mold. The houses they built in lies sink under its own roof of tiles. The fixed star Vega, both truth stabilizes legacy. Helpful initials O, order, Olivia, oath, omission, Q, question, Quentin, quicksand, query, H, hearing, Howard, hospital, hidden. On the 30th of September, the moon in Capricorn trines Venus in Virgo, activated houses the 2nd and the 10th. Finances are recalibrated. Truth restores the balance. The last echo, fraudulent accounts were exposed. Inheritances were reassigned. Love that survives today is signed in proof, not performance. Their vanity collapses under your evidence trail. The fixed star Sepika, divine harvest. Protection in truth, roof. Pinkies up. Helpful initials C. Contracts, Connie, custody, clause. I. Injunction, Irene, inheritance, inspection. R. Restitution, Robert, report and rulings. On the 1st of October, Juno enters Sagittarius. The house is activated the 7th and the 9th. Partnerships will be tested and unions are questioned. Last time Juno crossed here, alliances were rewritten and vows were ripped away. Commitments survive only when rooted in integrity. The marriage day flaunted becomes a courtroom headline. Fixed stars Al Haig, healing after betrayal, but scars remain. Helpful initials A, accusation, Andrea, accounts, affidavit, M, marriage, Michelle, magistrates, manipulation. Y, use, Yolanda, yearbook, yield. On the 2nd of October, the moon in Aquarius trines the sun in Libra. Activated houses, the 5th and the 11th. Both are houses of luck. Friends versus lovers, alliances split clean down the line. Echoes of the last cycle, betrayals exposed in friendship circles, legal echoes will follow. Public versus private loyalty, one must shatter. Their friendship was always a surveillance contract. The fixed star, Mike, protection through clarity, not secrecy. Helpful initials S, summons, Sharon, siblings, scandal. G, grant, Gloria, government, gossip. X, exit, Xavier, X-ray, exposed. On the 3rd of October, the moon in Aquarius trines Mercury in Libra, activated houses the 3rd and the 11th. Words erupt, messages will surface, and transcripts betray all. Last echo, whistleblowers step forward, networks crumbled. Communication is a noose. Only truth survives. Their inbox becomes your scripture. The fixed star Deneb al-Jedi, rulerships tested by morality. Helpful initials Z, Zero, Zoe, Zigzag, Zone. F, fraud, Fiona, file, forfeiture. T, tribunal, Teresa, testimony, takeover. On the 4th of October, Mercury enters Scorpio. Activated houses the 1st and the 8th. Words cut deep. What they thought buried now resurfaces. Last time Mercury entered Scorpio, scandals exposed and silence was weaponized. Receipts were sharpened, words turned into daggers. The whispers became a subpoena. The fixed star Antares, obsession devours arrogance. Helpful initials U, uncover, Ursula, union, underworld. E, evidence, Ellen, email, erased. P, panel, Paula, prosecution and paper trail. Fire signs, this week proves their vows are your verdict. Love, loyalty and contracts collapse if built on illusions. Your silence carries power. Their silence carried guilt. Snakier devours their oath. Dog month barks your sovereignty. Until we meet again on these astrological streets, big cat wave.